day, sports fans. This is KJ. That's KJ's Corner. And what a week we had last week in sports. I tell you one thing. We finally got the NFL back in the race here. We had a whole weekend of NFL, so that felt good, and I know everybody enjoyed it. But I tell you one thing, the NFL is back, and that's where I put my people to the test, because I know that NFL. But I tell you one thing, boys and girls, if you do want to join my private line in which you can get all my inside plays, just send me your email to mine, which is bigdog16561 at gmail.com. Just send me your email and I can send you 20 rocks out parlays just to see how I do. To see how that private line makes money. But one thing I can tell you, we have a bunch of fun, make a ton of money, and never a problemo. All right, boys and girls, today is Money Monday, and it's also Shout Out Monday, but let's just go over a couple things from last week on Sunday that we ended up with on a pretty decent day. First of all, we had that two-team over parlay in the NFL, the Bears over 35.5 and the Chargers over 37.5. That was a big-time winner. Then I had my three-team combination, my three-team moneyline parlay in the standard Major League Baseball, of course. Arizona, Philadelphia, and Detroit, winner. Then I had my three-team over parlay, all games over 7.5 runs. I had San Francisco. They scored 8, and San Diego scored 8, then Arizona scored 19. So you know what? That was a 6-1 pair, and you made some money. And then my combo play came in yesterday also with Detroit and Arizona in the Major League Baseball, and the Chargers and the Bears in the NFL. The Bears was a push, so it went down to a three-team combination parlay winner. And then the lock of the day was in the Major League Baseball. Major League Baseball lock of the day was with the Arizona Diamondbacks. Final score, 13-6. What a game. But I tell you one thing, boys, we had a great week last week. Private line had a great week, and we're going to have Monday shout out for my private line. So just kind of sit back and enjoy. I just like to give my private line some accolades. They did a good job last week. They followed directions and made some money, and that's what's all about on that private line. First of all, in my private line, I have three major categories that players play in. I have $25 player, $50 players, and $100 players. In each category, I have a top performer in that category. For my $25 player, big-time player last week, Top Gun, was Janice Keys. Janice has been with me for 16 weeks. She's out of Morgantown, West Virginia. And after wins and losses, she netted out $725. She's a full-time employee at the Walmart there. And she's been in Walmart for 7 years. But you know what? When she makes $725 extra in a week, that's going to add an extra piece of cheese on the burgers for the family this week. But great job, Janice. 16 weeks with me, and the first time on the shout-out board. All right. My second category is my $50 category. Top player last week was Robert Reed. Robert's been with me for 22 weeks now. He's out of Tucson, Arizona. Close. He's close. He is a maintenance worker for the city of Tucson, and he's been with them for 4 years now. After wins and losses last week, Robert netted out $1,415. So he made an extra $1,415. And I tell you when you add that to your paycheck, you have made a pretty decent take for that week. But Robert, top performer in the $50 category, hats off to you. Great job. Keep it going. Hit it again this week. We'll be here. All right. And my Top Gun, my big dog, is in my $100 category. Last week's winner was Peter Goodman. And Peter's been with KJ's Corner's Free Sports Picks now for 31 weeks. And he's out of Sacramento, California. He's an IT city worker there in Sacramento. And he's been with the city for about 8 years now. He does pretty well at work, but I tell you one thing. Last week, Peter, after wins and losses, netted out an extra $3,085 for himself and his family. I tell you one thing, that's a good way of doing it. And if you continue that, that's over $12,000 to $13,000, over $12,000 if you do that every week. But I tell you what, Peter, you did a great job this week. You've been with me for 31 weeks, so you know how it is, and you know how to get it done. Football again, starting on Thursday. So boys and girls, let's get busy. And once again, hats off to my private line. They did a great job last week. But if you feel you have a gambling problem, please call that number at the bottom of the screen, 1-800-NEXT-STEP. That's where our counselors can chat with you. Make sure that problem doesn't persist any longer, because here at KJ's Corner, we're here to make a ton of money, have a bunch of fun with never a problem. All right, it's Money Monday. Let's get rolling. We got the total of 7 big plays today, 6 parlays and a lock of the day, so let's make it happen. First of all, Major League Baseball, 3-team parlay. Major League Baseball will the Yankees, Milwaukee, and Red Sox. Play number 2, 3-team parlay, Major League Baseball, the Dodgers, KC, and Texas. Play number 3, 3-team over parlay, all games over 8.5 runs. We have Washington over 8.5. We have Milwaukee over 8.5. And we have the White Sox over 8.5. So 3-team over parlay pays you 6-1 and is a big time winner. Play number 4, stepping into the WNBA. Got a game tonight in the WNBA, and what we're going to do is this. We're going to back the Golden State team and over the posted total of 156.5. So Golden State is our pick, minus the 8 and over 156.5. 156.5. That pays you 2.6-1 and is going straight to your bank. Play number 5, 4-team combo. My favorite play of the day, 4-team combo parlay. We're going to do Red Sox, the Dodgers, and Texas in Major League Baseball, and then Golden State in the WNBA. That's our 4-team combination parlay. Go ahead and double your bet on that one, boys and girls. Open up the week with a big time win. Then the last play of the day is our lock of the day. We're going to lock it down out of the WNBA. We're going to lock it down with Golden State tonight. Golden State is our lock of the day for YouTube's KJ's Corner's free sports picks. All right, that's what we're looking at, boys and girls. So let's get busy. Got the games early today, but let's go ahead and get to that gatekeeper a little early before any lines change. Let's have some fun on this Monday. Let's make some money on this Monday. Let's have some fun and make money, and let's get this week kicked off right. KJ says, I'm out of here. I'll be back on Tremendous Tuesday. You guys be safe and enjoy. Make money. See you guys.